Welcome back to the channel. 4 pounds ASMR. Thank you for joining me today. I hope everybody out there is having a great day, enjoying themselves with whatever they're doing. Do what makes you happy. Today we have, let's go two pairs of shoes. Might as well do it. They are both, I guess, inspired by well, they're not inspired by, but I'm putting them together for the video with the inspiration of the Knicks winning the NBA Finals. So, we're going to start off with a pair of somewhat newly released Jordan 3s in this nice white and orange colorway. Now, my very little research has told me that this was supposed to be like a sample pair like 20 something years ago, and it never released. I think it's a pretty clean pair, very cheap on the secondary market right now, probably like $120. And when I say very cheap, I know $120 to just, do away with isn't a small amount of money, but it's cheap in comparison to other shoes that, like, I don't know, like the Nigel 4s. The white pair is going for like $250, and the red pair is going for like $500 or $600. So, $125, $130 seems like a pretty good deal to me. Not really much to say about this pair. It's just white and orange. I'm sure the real color isn't orange, but that's what we're gonna go with. The next shoe I got, basically the same colorway, except there's some blue thrown in there. Intro, I paused, thinking about whether I was going to feature one shoe or two, and that's because I had already taken the thumbnail photo, and it was just one. But then, as I was doing my other video for today, which was our starting lineups, for some reason I just started talking about Knicks inspired shoes, and I showed midsole, because this would be the midsole. It's like, there's all those little, like, I don't know, it's like perforated almost. Similar to the tongue. I never noticed that. I don't have it within my reach, but these came in the Jordan face box. Very happy that that style of box has returned. I think there's, sounds like two lawnmowers going at the same time. Outside. Obviously outside. Alright, so I got some things to do. Shoe number 2. Now, if you're a real collector, or maybe you're not even really into shoes, but you are a long-term NBA fan, you know what these are. Check out that. Good box sounds. These are a pair of Stefan Marbury's. I don't know why I said it like that. This is actually the second pair. Now I don't have a pair of the originals. These are the Marbury 2s. Now, look at these bad boys. I've had these for probably like 2 years. They were sold. I don't know if they're actually DS. The outsole certainly looks like they're DS. The toe box certainly looks like they're DS. But then there's like these little scuff marks. So I'm not sure if that was like how they were positioned in the box or what, but the insole looks brand new too. Now that I have these in hand, for video purposes, they sound really good. This was a good combo, the Mulberry 2 and the Air Jordan 3s. Now, for those of you who are not familiar with this shoe, Marbury decided to make his own sneaker. Here it is. Well, here's one of them. And the retail price, so they were in, whatever stores that they were sold at. It says on the box, it says sold exclusively at Steve and Barry's. I've never even heard of Steve and Barry's, so I don't know. Anyway, they were $15. So you Knicks. $15. And he did that, obviously, to help people afford, a decent pair of basketball shoes. I don't know if there's any, like, tech inside, but for $15, when at the time, Jordans, Nikes, they were pushing, not what they're pushing today, but I'd say at least 150. So $15 compared to 150. I'm taking the $15 pair. And when I got these, like I said, it wasn't that recent. I was just like, wow, this is a part of, sneaker culture history, whether you want to admit it or not. And the color that I got just happens to go very well with, the Knicks, because he was on the Knicks. Let's see what it says on the inside. I mean, not much. Strawberry, the size, got a size 10. And that's basically it. Made in China. Style number. Strawberry down the tongue. Strawberry right here. Bottom places. This is one of the more tingly shoes that I own, I think. This is nice. So, I got some things that I need to take care of. So that's gonna wrap it up. Let me know what you guys think. I guess I'll retake the thumbnail photo to feature both of them. Let me know what you think. Strawberries. What do you think? Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you again for joining, and I will see you on the next one.